Before we begin, I'd like to mention that I'm doing a giveaway on Twitter. It involves all 21 of the Slowpoke you saw on your screen, modest, 5x31, missing attack. They're all like that, and they all have the egg move Future Sight, because the team this week revolves around our Oracle, our Slowking. It runs Future Sight, and yeah. So if you want to enter, check out the description below. It has a link to my Twitter. You have to just go like and retweet, the tweet involving the giveaway. And the winners, all 21 winners, will be picked on Thursday and will be displayed for you at the end of Friday's PvP videos. So stay tuned for that and enjoy the team builder. Hello everybody, I'm Manectric and welcome back to another Pokemon Brick Bronze PvP team builder. This week we're gonna go over a team featuring Oracle, my Slowking, not our. I did the work. It's my Slowking. Anyway, last team, the Mega Sharpedo team. It was a rough start, but we eventually got that sweep. You saw it. If you didn't, go check it out in previous videos. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's nothing there for you to look at anyway. I think we should just get right on into the team, shall we? Up first, obviously, Oracle or Slowking. He is modest with the regenerator ability, my bad. Holding the assault vest, and his spread is 244 HP. It's 46 because EVs, and there's two random EVs that you never use, so 12 defense and 252 HP. The reason it's 244 HP and not 252, 244 brings it down to a number where regenerator it maximizes the regenerator HP you get back, and the 12 defense is just fitting on there, fitting onto the rest of the, or fitting out the rest of the EVs. So there we go. And then the 252 special attack is obviously to do as much damage as possible. The moveset we're running with is Fire Blast, Future Sight, Dragon Tail, and Scald. Our two stabs being Scald and Future Sight. What this set is for, you bring it in, you're really bulky with the Assault Vest, so typically a neutral hitting or resisted special attacker. And you set up a Future Sight. And what this does, the Future Sight, what it does is it messes with the opponent's head. They get 2 turns to bring in something to take the hit. Let's say they bring in a Dark type and the Slowking is out on that turn. You can click Dragon Tail and phase it out into a random Pokemon. And then that Pokemon will take the Future Sight. So what these two in conjunction with each other is just really disruptive and really hard hitting, because 120 power, he's kind of hard hitting. Scald's there. I could use Surf for Hydro Pump if I want. Or does Slowking get Hydro Pump? I don't know. The answer on the screen right there, or there. But Scald here is, since it's really slow, it's going to have to take hits before it attacks. So Scald, gives that burn chance to help out the, lowers physical defense. Okay, now Fire Blast is for grass types and steel, or random steel types that want to switch in on you. Some of the more relevant ones include Serperior, Scizor, Mega Aggron, Doublade, Magneton, Bronzong, Decidueye, Serena, Roserade, just to name a lot of Pokemon that can switch into it. And you saw the damage calcs of what they do to you, or what Fire Blast does to them on Switch. So it's just there to catch them on Switch, and then you hightail it out of there, unless you already 2-hit KO and can take a hit. Because, you get Regenerator, so you can come back with more health later. Anyway, obviously the rest of the team is going to try and support this Slowking in all of its glory. So let's get right, let's move on into our sister swine, the Piloswine. With the hair that comes down below the eyes. If y'all remember what my hair used to look like. Oh wait, my hair goes this way. If you remember what my hair used to look like, that's where this came from. Violite, thick fat. And then, the classic 252 spread on it. I wish that was 31 speed, because there have been matches where I've been outsped and that costed me some real momentum and or the game itself. So the moveset we have is Icicle Crash, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Ice Shard. So what Piloswine brings to the table is a bulky ground type that stops Volt Switch from Mega Manectric and can also take flamethrowers / overheats from it because the thick fat kind of neutralizes the fire weakness. We have the Stealth Rock. We need Stealth Rock because it pairs really well. I got hair in my mouth. Blah, blah, blah. Gross. Pairs really well with Slowking and the Future Sight Dragon Tail combo. You phase them out, they take Stealth Rock damage, and then the Future Sight damage, or they try and swap out, that takes damage, you Dragon Tail it out, something else comes in, takes Stealth Rock damage. So yeah, Stealth Rocks is huge for this team. I wanted Stealth Rocks especially. I wanted to fit Spikes into the team, but I just couldn't with the I just couldn't with the current meta the Brick Bronze is in. Like, with the lack of choice items, it just makes it really hard to do a whole lot. But anyway, you could use Mamoswine over Piloswine, but you lose a little bit of bulk. It's honestly a better choice because of the speed and the power that Mamoswine brings, because this goes to 110, this goes to 130, this goes to 80. It's just a lot faster and hits a lot harder. It's like one of the 2 offensive Stealth Rockers we have in Brick Bronze currently, unless you want to go up to OU, but I'm not going to go talk about that. So basically your options for this slot, for the slot that fits on this team, is Piloswine and Mamoswine. I chose Piloswine because I don't want to evolve mine, because I don't have another swine up to get to Mamoswine. I should eventually breed that, but for now, Piloswine. Up next, we have Stalker our Muk. He makes his return, but he's not the star this time. He's here to support the Slowking. So what this guy does, he's a Dark type. Dark beats Ghost, Ghost beats Psychic. Slowking is a Psychic. Pursuit, you get it. He's here to Pursuit Trap those blasted Ghost types. But he's also there to be a general special sponge. He can take hits from Mega Manectric, which is, you know, on almost every team now, because the lack of Choice Scarf again makes it so that you have to run really fast Volt Switch, aka Mega Manectric. But he's rocking 180 HP, 204 attack, and 124 speed. The 124 speed, if you don't know, outspeeds bulky Scizor, like the uninvested speed kind, which allows it, if the Scizor switches in, catch a Fire Blast, and then you proceed to Fire Blast again, and it knocks it out. It'll KO it in 2 Fire Blasts. Okay, and then you got Pursuit for obvious reasons, you know, Ghost types, Psychic types, Pursuit Trap. It's just really good. Poison Jab's General Stab, along with the Poison Touch, gives you that 56 poison rate, or 56% poison rate, and then Knockoff is the best Dark move in the game. There's no reason you shouldn't be running it if you're a Dark type that can get it, and a physical attacker. Anyway, Muk's there, he eats hits for days, or special hits, and he Pursuit Traps. Moving on, we have Usain Bolt, our Mega Manectric. I'll tell you, if I had a timid Raikou with Hidden Power Ice, I would swap this out for a team or 2, because I'm so tired of using this because it's on almost every team. I just want to get something else, but I can't. I'm pretty much forced into this. Like Jolteon, it doesn't have the same utility with A, Lightning Rod pre-Mega, B, Intimidate post-Mega, and C, Fire type actual coverage. And the fact that it's faster and stronger than Jolteon. So yeah, we got the Thunderbolt, Hidden Power Ice, Overheat for Superior. It OHKOs Superiors 100% of the time, unless it's like specially defensive, at which point you have a bad Superior. And then Volt Switch, because, you know, fastest Volt Switch in UU. But like I said, if I had a Raikou, if I had Timid HP Ice Raikou, I would so use it. I want it, but we don't have it. But anyway, that's pretty much your other option for this slot. You could run Jolteon, but then you lose out on the Overheat to hit, like, actually defeat, you know, wreck the Superiors. Although I think maybe Life Orb Hidden Power Ice 2 it KOs it. You'll see the answer right here, or there, nope, there. You'll see it right there if it actually does. And you lose speed. It's just a bummer. It really just is a direct downgrade from this. But yeah, Raikou or Manectric fit the slot well. Raikou's already pretty bulky for an electric type, so it can take Crobat's Brave Birds for days. Especially if you have the sub-calm mindset, you have, you got leftovers, so you could come in, eat it, regain a little bit, all that stuff. It's just a little slower than Manectric, obviously, with the 115 speed. Anyway, moving on. We have, our Crobat. Another UU staple because lack of Choice Scarf. We have the Black Sludge. It's the same one as before. 252 speed, 252 HP, and then 5 attack. It's Brave Bird, Defog, Roost, U-turn. It's fast, it Brave Birds, it U-turns, it Defogs. There's pretty much nothing else you can use in this slot right now because you need to be fast. You need to have Flying Stab. Or fast U-turn. Fast Volt Turn is the meta right now. You need it, or else you are probably going to lose. I don't know why I closed the team. Rounding out the team, we have Thick, our Alomomola. Shout out to Fatboy again for lending this to me. I was trying all week to breed this thing. I spent 6 days. I got the Slowpoke in 1 day. Just saying. I spent 6 days breeding this thing. I have both parents in the daycare level 90 at this point, and I just can't get it. So I had to borrow this again. Shout out to Fatboy again for letting me borrow it. I think it was Fatboy. Yeah, it was Fatboy, duh. Toxic Wish Scald Protect. It's a bulky water type with Regenerator. 40 HP. You should be running 252 defense because 40 HP paired with 252 defense lets you pretty much take on any physical attacker in UU, and then the rest in special defense. But this isn't bad for now because actually full HP you can eat a Thunderbolt from a Mega Manectric. Fun fact, with the 252 special defense. But anyway, bulky water types. You could run Milotic, you could run Vaporeon with the exact same set. You could run Jellicent, but Alomomola just fits the team in the fact that Regenerator right here complement each other, and Wish Passing really is complemented by the fact that it has Regenerator. It has that 165 HP with Regenerator, just makes it that much harder to kill. But yeah, that's the team. Okay, I totally didn't forget to go over some common weaknesses to this team. Or common weaknesses for the team. So first off, I want to say Haxorus. They just need a little bit of chip damage on Alomomola and or Muk. And they just gotta get a Dragon Dance and they win. Honestly, Dragon Dance is busted in Brick Bronze right now because, again, lack of Choice Scarf. You just can't have... The lack of Choice Scarf makes revenge killing a lot harder. But, yeah, Haxorus is a really big problem for the team. Superior can be kind of an issue. I guess not, because these two just completely wall it. Basically, setup sweepers like Altaria, Mega Altaria, Haxorus, those are a real big problem. I have no dragon resistances, so things like if Muk is down, Hydreigon bodies me. If, Alomomola is down, again, Haxorus bodies me. Physical Goodra can provide some issue because it has Power Whip and can wall my Slowking in its entirety. But yeah, Physical Goodra threatens my Muk. Special Goodra threatens my Alomomola. So Goodra provides that unpredictability that makes me, kind of iffy about what I can do against it. So, powerful dragon types in general threaten this team really bad. Another immediate threat. Do I see any? No, nothing else is really that bad. Not that obvious. I'm not seeing anything off the top of my head. Let me look at a list of Pokemon. Let's see here. Amoonguss can be sort of a problem because I don't have the immediate power to take it out. Like, if I can get it after rocks, I think Overheat can nab it. Or Crobat can 1v1 it. Yeah, the lack of a spore immunity will make that a bit more difficult. Breloom can be an issue because, again, spore and it's offensive as anything. So, yeah. Infernape. Yeah, Infernape's a real... sorta. I have a Alomomola. Beedrill? No, not really. Beedrill, Muk and... or Crobat can pretty much wall it. Alomomola can pretty much wall it. Yeah. It's generally the offensive dragon types that really... like... oh, speaking of... Mega Sceptile. Especially the Crispus one. That kind of bodies my team. Especially if it's running Earthquake. Naive Earthquake will hurt this a lot. Anyway. But the goal really, take out the threats that threaten Slowking. Get rocks up. Dragon Tail Future Sight spam. Occasionally Fire Blast and Scald. That's the goal. That's the goal of this team, and well, I am kind of excited to try it out. But yeah, that does it for this week's Team Builder. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. And I'll see you tomorrow for the first battle. See ya.